Hey everybody, I want to share with you 5 tips that you can do right now if you are going into your second year and you want to up your sociology game. Massive thank you for watching. Don't forget to click that like if you like this video and you get value from it. Subscribe if you want to see more, share it, and do not forget to leave a comment. In September, you will be starting your second year in A Level Sociology, and this little video is going to give you some tips that you can be doing right now. Number 1, revise year 1 content. So start off by getting a list of the topics that you have studied in year 1 and rate each. And here is an example of this. And you've got to start off by asking yourself, do you have a full set of notes? Okay, so we've got a column here that says booklet completed. And you can check this by using revision websites, handouts, textbooks, revision guides, and you need to ask yourself, do you understand it? And then label them as green. If you do, you've got full understanding. If there's any gaps, label them as amber, and any topics that you might have missed or you don't understand at all, label them as red, and they are the ones that you go to first. So while you've identified the topics that you're starting off with, the red topics, you are going to do some things like revision grids and start filling them in. And here's an example from the Hectic Teacher, and it'll allow you to fill in some gaps of your knowledge, and you can create summary sheets, flashcards, highlight any key ideas. So what to do if you are unsure of some of that content then? So here's some websites that might help you. Tutor2U is lovely. It's got bite-sized chunks, and plus they have a fantastic videos on their YouTubes. Revision Sociology has some good, easy to understand detailed notes, but I've popped a list on there for you to check that out. And finally, have a go at applying your knowledge to some exam questions. AQA have your past papers and mark schemes and examiner reports for you to use. Check out some of the exam videos that I have. Use the playlist to identify the topics that the questions are based on. Moving on to tip number 2, it is review your theory. Develop your sociological understanding of these main theories because you are going to be applying them again in year 2. If you need a little help, I have got 5 videos outlining each of the main sociological theories with examples from both year 1 and year 2 topics, showing you how to apply them, and including, more importantly, how to evaluate each. Each of these videos come with a handy downloadable grid that you can fill in as you watch and add to your folders, and check out the link that I've just added in. With your theory, making sure that you start to apply it. So look at the world around you and ask yourself the question, what would sociologists say about this? What would Karl Marx be thinking if he looked at the world around you today? How might feminists view this event? What might functionalists say? And try and use the language of the subject to apply it to everyday life. Moving on to tip number 3. Social media. Use it to your advantage. Platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, they all share current events in real time, depending on who you follow. So make sure you've got some news channels, significant people, so you can keep up to date and immerse yourself in them. You will see what is going on in the social world around you. If you're on Twitter, this has got to be the best kept known secret, is the hashtags. All the sociology teachers use it on Twitter when they find an article that link to one of the topics. It was started by Ken Brown, and it is perfect to help you find contemporary examples of what you are studying. Moving on to tip number 4. It is the podcast. If you know me, I love a good podcast, and there are loads out there on every topic imaginable. But for you sociology students, check out these 3 that I've picked out for you. Firstly, the Sociology Show. This is great. They interview many of the sociologists that we have studied. For example, from the education topic, there is Louise Archer, Carolyn Jackson, Cecile Wright. From the family topic, Sue Palmer, toxic childhood. And from crime, Marcia Morgan, amongst others. A really fantastic gem of a podcast for sociology students. A fantastic podcast to subscribe to is Thinking Aloud. This is Laurie Taylor. He investigates a range of topics such as the religious right in the US, which links to the beliefs topic, serial killers, crime and deviance, snobbery and the class ceiling, so link it into class, serial killers and the media, crime and deviance, and much more diverse topics such as water, corridors, walls, amongst others. Check out the back catalogue of over 600 episodes. There is bound to be something that captures your interest. Finally, All Sociology, which is hosted by Ben. He explores a range of topics which is perfect for revision, such as sociological theories of crime, the roles of religion, social policy. He also has special episodes where he answers questions such as common student mistakes, getting a job as a sociologist, and linking sociology to the coronavirus. So let's move swiftly into tip number 5. Do some cheeky research. This is perfect to challenge your understanding of research methods. So don't wait to do them in class. Do things like observation. So observe people in town, in social areas, on the bus, and see if you can identify any patterns. How do people relate to one another? Or you could interview. So talk to any relatives or friends, especially people who are from a maybe different background or older or younger than you, and what is their perspective on some of the topics that you are studying. Statistics, use some secondary sources from the Office of National Statistics about your local area. Look at the crime rate, poverty, birth rates. You could check out some documents, so things like newspapers, school prospectuses. Look at your own birth certificate and what does it tell you, and what do they not tell you. Really useful to be able to evaluate. And finally, we have actually got a bonus tip on this one. Get organised. Get your folders and your dividers, get your topics together, get your highlighters, your different coloured pens, plain paper for mind maps, and some summary sheets. So check out the little checklist that I've given you there. Perfect to get yourself organised from your notes from year 1, and just so you're prepared for your wonderful year of year 2, continuing to study my favourite subject, which is sociology. So as always, massive thank you for watching. This video has given you 5 tips plus a bonus that you can be doing right now if you're going into year 2 sociology and you want to up your sociology game. Check out, all the links are below for you, and I shall see you again soon. Bye bye.